welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. And this video, and we've done a lot of videos today, so apologies for people who are wondering why all these videos are coming up. But today's video is about Nintendo Ninja News, the actual name of it. And I think every now and again people sort of wonder and ask why it was named Nintendo Ninja News. And so you have to go back to 2012 when I started Nintendo Ninja News as a website, doing articles and some reviews here and there. And after 3 or 4 months, I didn't like the idea of it. Actually, I think it was 6 months. I didn't like the idea of it. I felt the content was too similar to everything else, and I dumped it. And fast forward, I would say 3 years later, and I met a lot more Nintendo fans and people like that, and I started doing a podcast for a few months, and that lasted about 3 months. But the views were okay. I was getting something like maybe 60 or 80 views a month doing sort of a podcast show each week, and I wasn't really happy with it. And I was looking at videos and things like that, and then I started doing YouTube, and the first month I got 1,000 views and I was super happy, and then a few months later 3,000, 5,000, gone back down to 3,000 then again. So that's sort of the history of it. However, during that history, the idea was to use the ninja, and you look at the logo, there's like this little kid's face or something, and he was supposed to be like a teenager who was a ninja, and who would go into different Nintendo worlds and sort of interact and play around and that. And he would own a lot of the Nintendo items like Pokeballs and the Master Sword and you know, Mario power-ups and sort of, you know, famous Nintendo objects like a blue shell or something like that. And they were sort of all the different items that this teenager, Niddy, the ninja, Niddy is short for Nintendo, and Ninja for the heck of it, would use. And he has sort of this, you know, ninja outfits which would sort of change and design based on different consoles and handhelds. So, you know, for the GameCube it would be like a purple ninja outfit and things like that. So, and that was the idea of the character, to try to create that. I guess the reason too is sort of the in-joke of, you know, I hope the Nintendo ninjas don't come after you, and that's to do with you know, putting Nintendo clips on YouTube or piracy issues and things like that. And the Nintendo ninjas are sort of like the lawyers who are very, very strict and particularly good at quashing issues about patents and things like that, especially with the Wii Remote and all sorts of accessories and bits and pieces and that. So that's sort of the other reason. And I guess now we're sort of at a point where we would like to explore Niddy the Ninja and use him as a mascot for the show, but it's been hard because we don't really have any budget. And we don't really have anything else. But we're thinking of doing, and we started doing a little fan page about the mascot, and it'll be more, it will still provide news updates and that, but it will be like, you know, fun, sort of funny pictures and Nintendo pictures and things like that, a bit more of a relaxed sort of style, and who knows what will happen with that idea. So it's just something to throw out there. But that is how Nintendo Ninja News got its name, and that's the little story time for tonight. So that's it from me, and I'll see you next time.